with Finland and Sweden both announcing their bids to join the Western military alliance NATO, ending a decades-long history of military non-alignment. All eyes are on Russia and how it might react. Moscow has already expressed outrage at the idea of its old foe NATO's potential imminent expansion soon after Finland announced its intention to apply to the organization last week. Now that Finland has officially confirmed that it will apply, with Sweden's governing Social Democratic Party similarly backing a bid to join NATO, Moscow has wasted no time in making its feelings known, with a top Kremlin official describing it as a grave mistake with global consequences. With Sweden and Finland's latest move to join NATO, experts believe the alliance should prepare itself for more provocations from Russia. Putin's going to complain about it. He's going to threaten things, but he actually has nothing that he can do as most of his military is tied up in Ukraine, so I don't see any real threat against Sweden or Finland. Russian provocations of NATO are nothing new. In 2020, NATO air forces across Europe were scrambled more than 400 times to intercept unknown aircraft approaching the alliance's airspace, with almost 90 used off these missions in response to flights by Russian military aircraft, NATO said in a statement. Last March, NATO planes were scrambled 10 times in a 6-hour period in response to an unusual peak of Russian warplanes near the alliance's airspace over the North Atlantic, North Sea, Black Sea, and Baltic Sea. NATO has said that Russian military aircraft often do not transmit a transponder code indicating their position and altitude, do not file a flight plan, or do not communicate with air traffic controllers, posing a potential risk to civilian airliners. Sweden and Finland have both insisted that joining NATO is not a move against Russia, but both concede the decisions have been taken in light of Moscow's unprovoked invasion of Ukraine. Sweden's Prime Minister Magdalena Andersson told CNBC on Sunday that her country felt NATO membership was the best thing for its security, saying what kind of retaliation there can be is up to Putin. We see there can be cyber attacks and hybrid attacks and other measures, but it is all up to them, she told CNBC's Steve Sedgwick in Stockholm. Meanwhile, Foreign Minister Ann Linde said in the transition period before Sweden and Finland become full NATO members, heightened tensions are likely, noting we foresee more military troops close to our border. Another potential space for retaliation and possible Russian punishment for NATO's expansion could come in the energy sphere. On Monday, Russia's Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov issued a statement in which he said Sweden and Finland's bids to join NATO were another grave mistake with far-reaching consequences, Russia's Interfax news agency reported. Ryabkov added that Finland and Sweden should have no illusions that Russia will simply put up with their decision. The security of Sweden, like Finland, for that matter, will not be strengthened as a result of this decision. It is quite obvious to us, he told reporters in Moscow.